of 2015. Just think, graduates, we have, or most of us have, worked 4 long years to be here tonight. And now the only obstacle standing between you and that coveted piece of paper that we have all strived for is the remainder of this speech. To get to this night, we have gone through some good moments and some bad ones, some easy times and some difficult times, some fun times and some boring ones. No matter what your time in high school has been like, none of us would be where we are today without the help of others. For that, I would like to take this time to thank the people who got us here tonight. First, I would like to thank our athletic director, Coach Derritott, for allowing us to be on the game field tonight, even though we couldn't come out here for conditioning and practice. Thank you to Coach Ellis, Miss Bradbury, Miss Bland, and all the other teachers who taught seniors this year for making our senior year great and for putting up with our senioritis. Miss Cassidy has reminded me that we should not forget our kindergarten teachers, as well as our 1st through 8th grade teachers, who gave us the foundations we needed to succeed in high school. I would like to thank the parents, grandparents, family members, teachers, administrators, and coaches for their support over the years and their continued inspiration. I would like to also thank the Board of Education members for being like a family to me, considering that one of you actually is. While we all have different motivations that push us towards graduation, personally, one of mine has been my grandmother. At the end of 8th grade, she challenged her last 2 grandsons to be the top of their class. So this one's for you, Mama. As I marched into the stadium tonight, it was encouraging to see the familiar faces of our past teachers and administrators who continue to follow our accomplishments and show a genuine interest in the graduates of the class of 2015. After spending a great portion of our lives with these people, there are some voices and sayings that will resonate with us even after we depart. Whenever we return, we will still be warmly welcomed through Mrs. McGarrity's "Hey y'all." When we receive important information or exciting news, we will still remember to go home and tell our folks, as Miss McGarrity never forgot to remind us. In the chaotic moments of life, we will still hear the "excuse me" shh of Miss Scott. When someone tells us that something is free, we will still come back with Coach Ellis's 10 Stoffel. At the start of each day, we will still take on Dr. Gibson, or as he is more affectionately known, Willie G's challenge to have your best day yet. And when we accomplish the impossible, we'll still hear Coach Steve's "I still got it." Looking back, we have accomplished so much over the years, and our class has had many firsts. We are the first graduating class to have attended the new middle school. We are the first class that went through the freshman academy. We are the first class that didn't have to take the graduation test. And yes, we are even the first class not to get candy in the spirit stick. We have been founding members of our school's National Honor Society, Interact Club, and Keep Up. Our impact on the school will be here long after we have left. I know that everyone's time in high school has been different, and everyone's future has different surprises in store for them, but we have shared some common experiences and struggles along the way. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge a classmate who isn't here tonight, and that's Megan Anderson. But I think all of you would agree that she is very much here tonight and a part of the class of 2015. We will all face new and greater challenges after we depart from here. Our paths have been, for the most part, the same, and with this mutual foundation, we must all keep up the hard work to continue along our chosen path and to improve on the successes that we have had. Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." The education and life lessons we have learned up until now have prepared us to go out on our own. It is time for us to apply this knowledge and prove just how much the class of 2015 can accomplish. Like that verse, we have been prepared for the way we should go, but now it is time to uphold the second half and continue to pave the path we have started. As we prepare to make decisions about where our paths will lead from here, remember that Proverbs 16:3 tells us to commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. As we leave, we know that our path will have many more struggles along the way, but through hard work and dedication, we can overcome these endeavors. At the end of 9th grade, our student teacher, Miss Chandler, shared the following quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson with me. "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." At this point in our path, This quote seems even more prevalent than it did then. Our lives will be filled with many changes now, but the one thing we have control over is what lies within us. We have the potential to do great works, to make our dreams come true. But if we let our past or even our future control us, then we will lose sight of what's truly important. Speaking of dreams coming true, for those of you who haven't been to Disney World, there's an attraction called the Carousel of Progress. On it, you will hear its theme song, which goes, "There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away." The possibilities for the future are endless. If we're willing to put in the effort, we can change the world. Even in the most discouraging times, don't give up. Tomorrow begins a new journey with new joys and new obstacles. Tomorrow's the day we can achieve our dreams. Graduates, as we leave from here, it is time for us to accept greater responsibilities and to build our future. We can't rely on other people to get us there. We have to pave it ourselves. I challenge each of you to go from here and follow your own path. We have all had the same fundamental education, but now it is time for us to accomplish our dreams and follow our passions. Congratulations, class of 2015.